We have our assistant head coach, special teams, running backs, and tight ends coach, Javier Gonzalez. How you doing, Coach?
Good, VK. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the kind words. Man, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to be here at Coahoma and be a part of Tiger Nation.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this first more than anything else. It seems like special teams is pretty much your specialty, and it seems like you did that each and every stop you were at, especially the experience you have in the MAC-JC conference already. You coached before at Jones College, and it seems like all that experience comes to play. It really helps you right here at Coahoma.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity. I've been coaching. This is my 14th season now. I've been very fortunate to every place I've been, I've been involved with special teams. When I was at Jones, I got to work with certain positions under Coach Steve Buckley, who really led special teams. But, I coached a parts of players on there. And then last year I got to coach with legendary coach John L. Smith. And
wow,
it just expanded my knowledge of the game of special teams. And my first college job was at Wofford College, where Coach Mike Ayers and his staff pretty much created the spread punt a few years ago.
Absolutely, and I tell you, you're making me think about a lot of things with special teams and everything, and also, the one. You're starting to be a little bit of a dynamo here. You make me think about the special teams coach that used to coach at Virginia Tech. And I tell you, Frank Beamer and a couple other coaches, they were such experts at special teams. It was ridiculous because they averaged at least 1 or 2 block punts or field goals per game, man. And you're doing a great job right now because we didn't have a whole bunch of block kicks and then some this season.
Yeah, it's been a growing process, VK. From game one, actually from the summer to fall camp to now where we're at in the season, it's been a growth, and it all starts with the kids. They gotta believe in your message. They gotta understand the importance of special teams, because to be honest, a lot of places don't really spend time or really emphasize how important it is to the kids. There's a lot of guys that make a living in the National Football League just because they are special teams guys, from long snappers to punters to kickers to holders. It's a specialty. It's something you got to work on in practice. You can't just pull somebody off the sideline and bring them on and expect them to do that stuff.
Exactly.
It takes time.
Takes a lot of time, and in the beginning of the first game, it was kind of like a little bit of jitters. But after that first game, you made a lot of adjustments and everything, and it seems like from the kickoff to the punt returns to the punts to the extra points now to the field goals, and it seems like each and every week y'all stay on top of things to give Coahoma a chance to win.
Well, one of the main things when I took over special teams here was to change the culture of it. I wanted the guys to embrace their roles. I wanted them to take ownership of it. So I'm sure you've noticed game 1 against Jones, we used multiple formations on punt, and then I toned it down a little bit the following weeks, and then last week I started putting in shifts and motion. All right, it's a big package we have, and the guys love that stuff. When the guys like all the motions and all the creativity, we can be extremely creative, but it takes time. You can't do it day one. It takes time. You got to build. It's like when you're starting a building, you got to set the foundation and just continue to build and stack. And I firmly believe as time goes on and we continue to grow as the unit, we will continue to build, and you're going to be more innovative.
Absolutely. That's really, it's going to be more innovative, more better than anything. And the one other thing I want to ask you, did Coach Miller made the call to you and everything else? How did you feel when he gave you the call to be like, we know about you, we I want you to come here at CCC. What was your thoughts that Coach Steve Miller gave you that phone call to give you the opportunity to come to Clarksdale, Mississippi, to come here and help this change this culture? But not just that. What do you think about Coahoma and Clarksdale, Mississippi?
No, I came down here last year. I worked at Kentucky State University. I came down here in December and was winter recruiting. And I already had known Coach from my times working at Jones. Ran into each other at a few jamborees and recruiting visits on the recruiting trail. So we just, kind of kept in touch. And when John L. Smith resigned at Kentucky State, I was weighing my options, and Coach said there might be a possibility there if other things didn't work out for me at the time. And we got to a point where the other things just seemed to fall through for me. And he said, hey, I still have this opportunity if you're interested. And I drove down from Joliet, Illinois, and came to Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Joliet, Illinois. And also, that's a familiar town. It sounds like, it wasn't Joliet, Illinois, the home of a very famous college, and that's I think it's the University. I think it's the College of St. Francis or University of St. Francis.
Well, there's two actually. The first junior college ever is Joliet Junior College, which was one of my first college jobs, and the University of St. Francis, which is an NAIA school, is also in the same town.
Yes, the University of St. Francis, and I'll tell you. One thing about University of St. Francis is a lot of history with that. One of our former basketball players is over there right now, Malik Bailey, who is doing very, very well and going into his senior year. And he averaged double figures last year. Then on top of that, I have my oldest sister finished with a master's degree from there as well. So, I've been over there before, and it's a beautiful, beautiful college over there.
Well, ironically, a lot of people know Joliet because of the Blues Brothers.
Of course. We can't forget about Jake and Elwood. We can't forget about Jake and Elwood. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most classic movies of all time. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Tiger Nation, I know there's older people that are 35 on up. They know about the Blues Brothers. Like adults that are like 30 on down, they do not know about the Blues Brothers. I advise you. Oh, and one of my crew members say he know about the Blues Brothers, and he's young. That's an old soul, I can tell you that. But I tell you, if anybody wants to see a classic movie musical, see the Blues Brothers, man. It's awesome. It's really awesome.
Yeah, because they broke out of the Joliet prison.
Yeah, and I tell you, it is so funny, and it's a classic, man. I didn't know James Brown can get down like he did. But regardless of the fact, man, but I'm glad you're tuned in. You're getting used to the environment and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna ask you this: What does Coahoma need to do to get a big win coming up Thursday against Hines? And I know we've been up and down, but I know we've been pushing to get there. And last week we had a great first half.
Yep. We
just didn't finish it. What we need to do this Thursday night to pull off another big upset win.
Everybody just has to do their job. If do your assignment, know what to do, know where to go, have good energy, have good body language, and have great attitude. And if we do all that and put everything together, we have a chance to come out with a W and head back to Clarksdale.
And what are your thoughts so far on some of your special team players a little bit? You have some special players in Jared Wenzel, Walter Taylor. You have some good returners in Sammy Carter and also Dedrion Amos and also Colleen Reddix. What are your thoughts on all your special teams? How much they mean to you that this is your first group here?
Well, the good thing is I've inherited some solid kickers. And that's where it starts. Those guys truly have put in the work. They like to try new things. I give them ideas, and we work on it. They're not stuck in their ways. They're not stuck in certain techniques. we're able to do things and be creative. I love being creative on special teams. That's one of my main things. As far as our return guys, Sammy, Reddix, and Amos, when that ball's in the air and it comes down, there's a great chance that we're going to score 6. We haven't done it yet. There's some teams that have stopped kicking it to us. They've sky kicked us, but, sooner or later, someone's going to kick it to us, and hopefully we are fortunate enough to see the hole and get north and south, and hopefully the Maroon Typhoon will start playing.
Yeah. I can see that. I've always been saying it every week in our broadcast that this unit has been really improving, but not just that. We always kept saying that one of these games they're gonna have a touchdown. It's gotta happen because it keep getting closer and closer, especially with some of those returns.
Well, VK, to be honest with you, we've been close in a lot of ways. We've been on punt. We've been fortunate enough to create some turnovers on punt. On kick return, Jones fumbled one. We could have scooped it and scored it. So and on return, there's been times where if we just slip a tackle here and there, the opportunity's there to go put 6 on the board.
And special teams almost won it last week against Delta on that punt Walter Taylor had, and then all of a sudden Delta muffed the punt, and they were so fortunate and I thought we recovered it. I thought Coahoma recovered it, and I thought the game was over. But then all of a sudden they somehow still got the ball.
Fortunately for us, it didn't bounce the way it needed to bounce for us to retrieve it like it did against Itawamba. Against Itawamba, we had a crucial play in the ball game where it bounced to the right angle of the bounce of the football, and it came right into Bobby Elsie's arms. And, it's an awesome feeling. And when stuff like that happens, the kids believe. And they start, yeah, Coach, you were right. And you see the positive energy, and it just builds up morale and character in the guys. And now the next guy wants to really go out there and be the next guy to get that turnover.
Absolutely, and I tell you, man, you really try to bring a lot of confidence to your team and everything. I'm actually with this one more question, and I'm gonna close things out on the segment. What are your thoughts of you getting a little, another title, the multiple titles of being a running backs, tight ends coach, but not just that, being an assistant head coach for Coach Steve Miller? How did you feel about him asking you to take that position on?
No, it was a great opportunity. It was a challenge because besides my role on the field, I have so many other hats I need to wear around campus to help our program grow and to help us build and keep building on the foundation that Steve Miller has set for us here, and just try to elevate the bar and bring Coahoma football back to where it needs to be, which is on the top and winning. But that all starts as a process, and every day we're trying to get better and better and better and better, and sooner or later we're going to get there.
Yeah, I think we will. I think we got just got to keep working hard and everything else. And I don't think the season's over. It's not over. And I said it in the broadcast last week. Tiger Nation continue to support, because guess what? Something is bound to crack more than anything else, that we can get back on the winning track. And I think it's going to happen Thursday. And we got 4 more weeks. This is a tough stretch, but hey, the goal is to finish strong, right, Coach?
Yes, sir. Main thing is, but before I get off the air here, VK, I just want to thank our fans, our band, our cheerleaders, everyone that has come out to watch us and support us. You guys have no idea how much that means to our guys to see you guys in the stands, and when we're coming off the field cheering or just wishing them good luck and all that stuff. It means so much for us, our staff, our kids, our school. It's awesome. We appreciate you guys.